Are you ready? Are you ready? Wait for it. Look for it. It's there. Are you ready to soar? Are you ready to explore? Are you ready to live your life the way it's meant to be lived? Let's reach new heights. Let's climb that mountain together. You can do it. Come on. Join me on a yogi venture. Hi, guys. So welcome. This is our last episode of the year of 2019. I'm looking forward to 2020. I've always been aware of Oprah's favorite things. At the end of the year, she always has this kind of like holiday extravaganza when she had her show, and I think she still even gives gifts. But I saw the other day that Ellen had one where she was giving her audience members some of her favorite things, and I thought, oh, how fun would that be if I could give people away gifts, things that I like. Can't do that. But I can share maybe some items that I have discovered within the last year. Let's just say that. And I wanted to share them with you. I am not getting any kind of kickback from any of these. These are just some of my favorite things that we're going to call these Traci's favorite things. Okay. So we're going to start with something. Mine are rather simple. There's really nothing that's too extravagant. Starting first with, because the weather has turned chilly, my lips need a lot of help, and my go-to lip balm is by Burt's Bees. I love Burt's Bees. It's creamy. It soothes my lips. It comes in lots of flavors. I tend to go with the original flavor, which is not really flavored at all, but the line has like a lot of different flavors. So if you like a little flavoring on your lips, Burt's Bees is the way to go. Because my skin is dry, one of my favorite day creams is by, and I don't even know how you say his name. It's Dr. Hashuka. I'm going to have to spell it. Hauschka. This rose day cream is really creamy. Now, I tend to use it at night also, but it has a nice, it has some rose oil scents it has rose oil in it and some other ingredients that really work well with my skin. I have sensitive skin. One social media outlet that I really enjoy looking at is on Instagram, and the handle is CR Wildlife Cams. Now, this guy has put cameras in the woods, and he has videos from bobcats to bears to beavers to you name it, moose. The cameras pick wolves. The camera picks up nighttime activity in the woods. And I'm particularly interested in this because during some of my hikes, I encountered odd sounds at night. When you're in your tent, you can hear awakened by noises sometimes. And I was really wanting to know, like, what goes on at night when we're asleep, what else is happening. And I love peeking into the wildlife through this guy's webcam. So if you're curious, go to it. It's CR Wildlife Cams. Right now, I'm sitting in my car because I've just been extremely busy. So I quickly needed to set this up. So if you hear some odd noises, like horns honking, that's why. Hopefully you won't, but if you do. Okay, so let's continue on. With my outdoor adventure, I highly recommend AMC, which is Appalachian Mountain Club. They're the oldest outdoor group in the United States, and they are based in the Eastern. They started in the New Hampshire and the White Mountains, and they have clubs, they have huts that you can rent out, cabins, facilities from snow shoeing, cross-country skiing, hiking, canoeing, you name it. If there's an outdoor activity on the East Coast, Appalachian Mountain Club can help you get situated. I stayed in one of their huts 2 summers ago, and they're really not huts. They're really quite lovely. And they have, full kitchens and meaning like dining facilities, and it quite lovely up in the White Mountains. I cannot remember the one I stayed at, but it's the big one. Well, one of the big ones. They have hut to hut hiking adventures that they have people that can lead it for you, take you out, or they can provide maps for you. I'm not going to make this sound like this is easy, because the White Mountains can be very dangerous. So, but I highly recommend joining AMC and, exploring with them. 2 books that have really touched me. Well, the first one, The Alchemist. I had to read The Alchemist twice. It's written by Paulo Coelho. I don't even know if I'm saying his name right, but it's Paulo, last name Coelho. The Alchemist, the first time I read it, I think I don't know, I was in a place where I might not have been too open to the journey. It was a complicated story the first time. The second time, it hit home. Yeah, maybe it just needed to sink in. Maybe I rushed through it, but I really see my life on this journey. And sometimes when I am met up against obstacles, I am reminded of the journey of the alchemist, and it just kind of resonates with me. So I would almost even, I'm not even going to be surprised if I decide to read that book again. The book I'm reading now is The Untethered Soul. I love self-help books, and I love books that just make you think. And I don't necessarily, I guess they could be spiritual in nature, because it's, you're kind of opening yourself up to exploring what doesn't make sense. Things that happen that don't make sense, and you just are questioning things. Anyway, so the one I'm reading now is The Untethered Soul, and that's by Michael Singer. That's another one I'm exploring. I have been on this journey now for about 8 years, and I don't know if it ever ends, and I don't want it to end, because I'm learning new things about myself, and some things I embrace and like, and other things I'm like, wow, I can't believe you even thought that. So it's okay, and I'm really loving this self-growth, this little journey that I'm on. Okay, so this is fun. I discovered these lavender and argan oil fabric softeners. They are made by Love, Home, and Planet, and they're infused with lavender oil and argan oil. And your clothes, they don't leave your clothes smelling like an overuse of lavender or argan oil. It just gives a hint, and it smells great while it's in the dryer, and when your clothes come out, again, it just has a nice smell to it. So I suggest you try this. I recently purchased the detergent, and I'll let you know how that goes. But right now, I love the fabric softener. One restaurant I used to frequent a lot was the Mellow Minded Cafe. They're out of Lingelstown, Pennsylvania. They have I loved their ambiance. I loved their food ranging from vegan, vegetarian, healthy salads, interesting burgers made with mushrooms or with, you're going to have to Google them. But I was always happily surprised when I tasted something from them. In fact, when I had planned my ski trip, I used the Mellow Minded Cafe for the box lunches when I hosted the cross-country skiing and yoga retreat at Crystal Lake. Another restaurant that I really like is Misu. Now, Misu is a sushi and grill. Misu had the best vegetarian sushi. And I have been looking for a place, because I've moved, that has a similar sushi plate, and I can't find it. And I'm getting a little frustrated. And I don't know if Misu delivers far. But I miss them, and I need to find them, because their vegetarian platter was delicious. My mouth is even watering just thinking about it. But there you have it. My simple Very simple. Tracy's favorite things. Easy to find. Pretty much. Nothing that I have on here is, so out of the norm. I don't think. How about this? How about you tell me what some of your favorite things are, and then I can try them and we can compare. All right? Okay. So, with that said, because this is the last episode, I can't believe it. This is the last episode of the year. Closing out. What a year it's been. What a year it's been. Guys, I've gone through a whole lot of changes this year. Whole lot that I'm not willing to talk about yet. But it's all good. But it has been a year. And it's not over yet. And I do predict that there are some exciting things coming. I don't want to get my hopes up too much. But anyway, there's some stuff happening. There's some stuff brewing. And how is my little project working on? I have not even started to shoot my little film. I'm still working on that. The script, I keep on reading it and then I rework it and I'm stuck. So I think it was suggested that I get together some people and have them read the dialogue because that's where I'm stuck at. I see the story. It just needs, my dialogue needs to be worked out a little bit better. And then I'll figure out what am I gonna do with it? So this year of growth, this is a year of growth. So I'm looking forward to the first. I will share some details of what I have upcoming. I'll tell you my biggest challenge, I have several people that I plan to interview, but my biggest challenge is getting to them, and I like to sit with people. I know we could call and I could arrange some sort of over the wire type of, I have to figure this out because it is a little difficult traveling to get to interview people. So I'm working on that. I have my own little things I have to work out. In the meantime, I really hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. I hope all your wishes come true. Try not to get too stressed out. Have a wonderful and safe New Year. And New Year's Eve, because I will be talking to you on the 1st. Stay safe, stay happy. And as always, if you are enjoying what you're hearing, tell your friends. I welcome comments and suggestions too. In the end, life is marvelous. Go explore it. Your yogi venture is waiting. Special thanks to Auralax Acoustics. I love the Desk Max. Yeah, it's portable, it's lightweight, it is highly effective. Absorption is really helping with my sound quality. And it's perfect for my small space. I can put it away when I'm not using it. It fits my needs perfectly. Thank you, thank you. And another big thank you goes out to Ryan Hood for editing. You're making my life so much easier. So guys, take care and stay tuned for the next one. I hope you'll check back in. You guys have a great day. Stay curious and keep exploring. Until next time.